Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new episode of our Minecraft survival series. Guys, we're playing vanilla Minecraft 1.16.4 at the time of this episode. Last episode we set up ourselves this starter house right here and it looks pretty good. I'm kind of happy with the way that this turned out. I really do like this house. The more and more I look at it, the more and more I like it. And it's got kind of a castle-esque theme to it. It kind of looks like something that would fit well with inside a castle structure. So maybe we'll go with this kind of build palette around here. I like this orange just sort of popping off the top there. And last episode, actually, no, we didn't do this last episode. Last episode, we went mining, guys. I forgot all about that. And the spoils of our mining are right here. So we're going to just throw in some of those and those. Like that. Get ourselves stack of that. Where is my valuable chest? Is it this one? I think it is, yes. We just put our valuables away. We got a reasonable amount of stuff, but we mainly spent the last episode just chatting about where I'd been and why I'd been gone so long. And kind of what the future of the channel is. But as always, guys, I'm having a ton of fun recording. I just got to find my wood chest now to put those away. And I think I have one there. These can go in here. Do I have a mob drop chest? I don't think I have a mob drop chest. Oh, I have one of those chests. So, these could just go in here for now. These don't have to be super sorted. This could be a to sort through chest. We'll just get those sort of organized somewhat. Now, this episode, what I want to do is I want to turn my attention to sort of this sort of side here a little bit. Because, I don't know, I've been playing in my modded survival world. And I put in these roads leading down to the farms. And they just brought so much life to the area that I thought, you know what? It was so much more immersive. Let's start by just sort of growing this area here. And the first thing that I want to do is I want to take out these dead bushes. And I want to add in some sort of farmland. Now, I'm thinking two different types of farmland. The first one that I'm thinking of is having where we can plant some wheat and stuff. So we can actually grow some crops and get ourselves some food. We need to fill this in. But the other one that I'm thinking of is having a place for cows within this area. There's some cows over there. And I'd really like to bring them over here. But obviously, to get the cows and to breed the cows up, we need some sort of wheat field. Now, that being said, I do want to get into enchanting, or, well, maybe not into enchanting per se, but maybe get enough paper and leather together so that we can get into enchanting in this episode. But I definitely think that the first task is to sort of make a bit of a road, I think, going from here, going down here, and sort of maybe around here, which is where I kind of want to erect some farms. So I'm going to get some work done on this, and then I'll be back with you. So I've got some of the farmland in place, and it does look rather nice. We've got these little like kind of areas here, and this sand here signifies where the path is going to go. There's no point in putting in the path block that I actually want to use the path block for this, although I don't know. I might keep some sand in it and maybe add in another block for now. But for right now, the sand is going to be our pathways until I can come up with a pathway block. But what I want to do is over here, I'd like to put a windmill. So it kind of overlooks the farm. Now, it's only going to be a small windmill. It's not going to be a typical type of windmill. I saw this in a building for Fwhip episode, and I thought, that's actually quite a unique kind of windmill. And that's what I want to put in this area here. The only trouble is my resources for what I want to build out of are very, very low. If we look over here, the sand chest it's not looking too healthy. So I think what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get some more sand together, but I don't really want to waste my diamond pickaxe mining sand. So I'm just going to get myself some iron, maybe go through an iron pickaxe worth of sandstone. That should be enough to see us through the rest of this project and maybe even some of the next project. We've got some torches here. We'll put them in our offhand. And I've been having a little mine over here. If we go down here, I've been having a little mine going down here. It's just over this hill, where I've just been sort of digging out underground where there's sandstone, just above where the stone and the sandstone meet. So it's pure sandstone there. And we can get a fair amount of it from just this little bit over here, if I can remember where it is. I think this is it here. If we go down just a little bit, you can see I've got my little room going here. Make sure there's no mobs in here. So I'm going to get some more sandstone gathered up. And when I'm ready to start building the windmill, I'll be back with you. Well, I gathered some sandstone, but I think what I want to do just before we start on this windmill is, first of all, let's clear out this husk, man. He's big. They gone bigger. They had like a size buff. What I'd like to do, first of all, is turn this area right here into a bit of a cow patch. And what I want to do with that is, we can't put that there, is just grab a few of these acacia logs. I think what we'll do is... Do I have another piece of dirt? I do. Good. Put an acacia log there and an acacia log there. We'll move this one to just there. And I want to keep things kind of somewhat simple when it comes to this. So all we're going to do is we're going to gather the sandstone wall. And we're going to take the sandstone wall into it. Just some sort of any pretty much angle that we like. Any works. We can always add to it if we need to. Now, I know what you're thinking. Animals are going to be able to get out of here given that they're... You know, they could jump on this. But we're going to put a slab on this, so don't worry too much about that. We just need some way to stop the animals getting out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a sandstone slab and just add that on. Oh, now I'm adding the sandstone on. I don't think I like the sandstone all that much. What else can we add on here? Shall we strip these and then we could put a slab on top. And I think just having the orange added in there. And of course, here we're going to put some birch fence gates. Maybe we do go with slabs. I think we do go with slabs. That'll stop them from getting out. Hello? Like, why would you be in here? Like, of all the places you could have spawned, I don't think there's a spawnable location in my house. Did you walk in when I left the front door open? I gotta start shutting my front door. Okay, where were we? Oh, yes. We were on acacia slabs. I don't think I'm gonna need too many. This should make plenty. I think 12 would be more than enough. But then I need to go and get some cows. Tell you, it's not been my day today. It has not been my day today. I wonder if they'll be able to... Phone call out of the way. This is what it's looking like now. Now, all I need to do is I need to get myself some cows and bring them all the way over here. So, yeah, I'm going to go try and find my wife. Found her. Here she is. Oh, crap. I'm in trouble. Her mum's joined the convoy. They're home. They're home nice and safely. Yay. Honey, I love you very much. Please don't murder me in my sleep tonight. I'm sorry. So now that we got the cows in there, look. My wife was just popping her head through the sandstone. Next, we're going to move on to the windmill. And I just realized I didn't bring out half of the blocks that I needed. Let's just run and get those real quickly. I think they're in here, aren't they? We'll grab some sandstone because I need to smelt that up a little bit. Where's this one doing? Let's do it in here. Smooth sandstone. No, it's regular sandstone. Jeez. I also butchered some cows that I found out and about to get myself a few more steaks. Let's just move the mic away from my mouth. I'm practically eating it at this point. It's a very nice mic. It tastes yummy. Oh, just had my tea. It was lovely. Thank you very much for asking. So, what I want to do is something that I don't normally do very often, and that is build on a diagonal. And the reason I'm doing this is because I just think it'll work out a little bit better if we were to do it on a diagonal. So, the way that we're going to do is diagonal 1, 2, 3, place block, and we're just going to build as if we are building straight. And it looks like that I'm slightly out there. Do I have some sand? Yes, I do. Let's just put some sand here. For now, this will do. I put it in the wrong place. Why am I putting it in the wrong place? Let me put it in the wrong place. Who's responsible for me placing that in the wrong place? Can we all just agree to blame my wife? I think that's a good idea. Everyone on board? And what we're going to do is we're going to go up with 3 on these. So, bring this up. I did chop down some acacia wood just to rehash our supplies because we were running a little bit low. That is most definitely not acacia wood, is it? So, we're just going to bring this up like so real quickly. I'm going to bring it up one more on each of these. Just like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the bark block. I knew I had some somewhere. I'm just going to pop these down like so. And that just is going to create us a nice little sort of somewhat frame. And this is going to be some sort of windmill. Now, I've been hashing this out in a creative testing world, and I'm somewhat happy, but I'm not 100% happy. We'll see if we can make it a little bit better as we progress through here. But there we go. Just do these. I want to try and keep the orange theme. I don't know. Something about desert villagers with orange just seems to go really, really nice together. It's probably just the warm colors merging together. So that's sort of like where it's going to stand. And I do kind of like that. But we've got some stuff to do on top of this at the moment. And I need a bunch of sandstone slabs for this. So, well, I shouldn't say a bunch, just a fair few. So let's just grab those. And I need some of this. This should be enough. And I don't know if that's going to be quite enough wall. So let's just, we don't have any more sandstone. Do I have any more? I know I have some. I know I made some. Let's just make ourselves a few more walls just to be on the safe side. And then I don't have scaffolding, so we are just going to use sand to get up here with. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this out one on each end like so. Just so we've got a bit of a overhang for the roof like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build on this just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just to make it look a little bit better. That could go poop itself. Get going. Get gone, my friend. Get gone. We don't want you. We don't want you. Stupid piece of stupidness. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab some of this cut sandstone. We're going to go a block here on each of these. And I'm just realizing now that I've done a small mistake. These should have been up half a block. I'll tell you what, let me get some more work done on it. So, this is kind of what it's looking like so far. Not very windmill-esque, I know. But that's okay. We'll work more on it. What I want to do now is actually put the blade on. And we're going to go with a bit of a different kind of blade than what you're probably used to seeing. We're actually going to go with something a bit vertical. Like this. Actually, let me just get rid of that a moment. Because we want to go, what? Oh, is it really not going to let me place them there? Oh, it's going to make me do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And what we want to do is we want to go up 6, I think. 6 is a good enough number. Then, what we're going to do is we're going to take some wool. And we haven't got enough wool on us at the moment, so I'm going to have to go out and get some more wool. But we're just going to put let's go with a temporary block. Okay, that's not the temporary block I meant to go for. Jeez, hand-eye coordination, not with it today. We're going to take one blade here, then we're going to go up one, then we're going to go up another. Then on this one, we're going to go out a little bit. And all we're going to do is bring that up like so. And that's just going to be one section of the blade. And that looks somewhat alright. I think I want to go up another 2 though. So, what we'll do is we'll grab this over here. We'll grab our white wool. What we'll do is I think we'll bring this up one more where this bit is. Then we'll start to come out on this one. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Jeez, game, work with me, please. And then, no, I don't want to bring it in here. I did this in the testing one, and it didn't look all that good. So that's sort of what I'm thinking of. I think that'll look really kind of nice like that. And then what we want to do is just connect it there like so. And maybe we just put one of these on each of these blades. And if we go down here, we can get a bit of a look for how this is going to look. Evidently, you know what? Let's just take this out temporarily. And we'll use, no, jump on the sandstone. Yes, down. We'll use this to get back up. Could have probably saved all of this if I just looked for a jungle and got myself some bamboo. That's going to be the blade. Maybe we bring it out one more near the top. I think bringing it out just one more there would look nicer. But I need to take it up. We've already got 6 pieces of wool left. And I don't think I have any in any of my boxes in here. I'm pretty sure that I don't have any more wool. No. I've been out shearing sheep to get some. So, I'm going to finish off these blades. This is somewhat the final product. The blade is completed. I do rather like it. Now, never done one of these vertical windmills before, so there are going to be some rough edges. But what I need to do now is I need to work somewhat on sort of styling out the windmill on the outside. And I have got really framey all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Probably just for this clip. So just bear with it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some work done on the outside. I've got a few ideas, actually, that I'm looking forward to. But we'll see just where they go. First up, I think I'm going to add in some birch buttons just on these pillars here, like so. I think that'll make it look a lot nicer. That one looks a little bit nicer. I think the next step is to add in some stairs here and here. Now we're starting to round it out a little bit. It's starting to look a little bit more nicer. Now, what could we do with this middle bit here, I wonder? I think I've come up with just the thing. What about if we just did acacia fences like so? I mean, it's not going to connect really, but it looks rather nice. I think what I want to do and all is if we just grab some acacia wood. What about if I was to just like... Oh, yeah. I like that. Makes it look like it's bolted in place. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that on all of them. How many am I going to need? Let's just make all of them. If I make too many, I could utilize them at least somewhere else. So if we just pop those there and there and there, like so, this is going to look really good. Yeah, that's starting to look a lot better now. Now we've got them in. I'm pretty happy. I'm not so happy with this harsh line here, but that's fine, that's fine. We've got it working over there as well, so it's not the end of the world. We could potentially go with that just to break it up a little bit more, which I don't hate. You know what, now I think about that, that does look a lot better. I don't hate that all that much. Yeah. So, I think I'm going to get them in place, and then I'll be back. So now it's looking a lot better. I do kind of like this. It's fitting a very castle-esque kind of theme that we're going for here. It's not brilliant, but it's difficult and challenging in Minecraft to build on a diagonal in the best of times. But it definitely works out. Now, we can put some storage situations in here. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best way to do them. I know exactly what I want to do. So if we come in here, what we're going to use storage barrels for the vast majority of this. So I'm just going to store a few bits and bobs away for the time being. But I am going to need some wood. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a bunch of oak wood. We're going to take a stack, make it into that. And we should be able to craft up the barrels right here. 34 is going to be way too many. I think we'll just make 16. I think 16 might be a few too many. But at least we'll have enough. And what we can do is we can put them in the corners like so. Or we could just literally go like this. But then we can't do that in that situation. But we can do it there. We could do that. Which I don't overly hate. But I guess 16 wasn't enough. But it's more than enough. Maybe we can move these ones out and put chests here in place of them. That might be nice. But this will give us a chance to store, you know, maybe our dead bushes in that particular one. So on and so forth. I do like that. I don't know. I think I'm going to have a play around, try and figure out some of the storage things. I think it might just look better if we were to put them all sort of back here in these alcoves. Just to keep the diagonal feel, but also to sort of break up the diagonal feel at the same time. Maybe we can put some chests on the outside. There we go. We need some over there. Looks like we're going to have just enough for this. If we were to get rid of these ones, put them in, we may have enough. And this will serve us for now. Somewhere to keep the seeds, somewhere to keep the stuff. Yeah, I like that. That's much better. But what we need to do now is we also need to tackle lightning. I've just thought of that. But what we need to do now is we need to tackle the fact that this doesn't have a proper floor. All we've got in here is this. And I've got 6 dirt to my name. And I do want to kind of use dirt. I think I just used cobblestone and sand. Is that what we used in here, or did we bring dirt into it? We also brought dirt into it. So we're going to use the same texture that we used in there for in here. That's fine. We could bring that all the way down, the fence post that's there. That's certainly an option that we can do. It's an option that we can't do because we don't have enough for it. But, yeah, let me get some more work done on the inside. So here we are, folks, the final product, and it does feel the way that I wanted to feel. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I've put these little fences on this central post right here to signify this is where the workers would come and they would push. I was going to put it more realistically down here where you could push it, but then it would just hinder us while we go to this, and we are using this as a storage facility. So we definitely want to be able to make sure we can move around in here easily enough, and this doesn't prevent us from doing that, so I'm really kind of happy with how this has turned out now. And again, I've done the floor. We've got cobblestone and dirt mixture. I ran out of dirt, and you know, I could go and get some. That's true, but it takes forever to mine using just stone and iron tools. We definitely need to get into enchanting. But getting into enchanting is easier said than done. I need to breed up these cows quite a bit to be able to do that, so we can get ourselves some bookcases. I also got a bit of an idea. We're not going to build a library per se. What we're going to do is we're just going to build a little building. I think I want to put it about here. Maybe we'll come down a step. We'll put it probably about here. I want to keep these buildings quite close knit together. I want them to have like little dank corridors down between them, that like really close. So I definitely want to do that. I've got an idea in mind for what I want it to be like. We're going to put the Nether portal in it as well, so we've got a trip to the Nether. Also means I got to go and mine some obsidian. But I would like to get myself some more tools, some more diamond tools, because right now we've just got the axe and the pickaxe, and we only got 23 levels, so we ain't got enough to enchant anyway. Now, there is a skeleton farm just over there somewhere, or a skeleton spawner that we can utilize to make some sort of XP farm out of in the near future. But again, that's a project for a later time. I'm just really kind of liking this so far. We are going to spread this farmland further out and probably put in something back here. I'm not sure exactly what. It'd be nice to have like a couple of wheelbarrows around here or something. something just to make it sort of like fit in more with the theme. Definitely want to bring this across, and I kind of wanted to have this on a cliff, so this is going to be a huge drop here, and we'll like build this up onto a cliff, which is something I want to do. I'm really inspired to do cliffs in Minecraft at the minute, so maybe trying to do that might be fun, might be something. Again, this pathway is going to change. I'd really like to use the pathway block, although I think that'll take too much of the desert theme out of it, as it will drop it down just a slight bit like this one is, and it won't give us that depth that I'm looking for. So I'm going to look into other options for that. This might just be fine if we were to add in, I don't know, maybe some stone in here might look nice, or some wooden textures. I'm not sure yet, but those options are available to us. We've got the basic pathway design here, and this looks really nice out here. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a picture of that right there. I think that one looks nice. I'll probably take a couple more. I did that with the other one. Maybe we go over here. We take a couple. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm rambling. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. So, if you've enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel. I really do appreciate it. So, please do leave that like. And hit subscribe if you're new. Guys, I'm KCO. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.